Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is time to review New Comic Book Day, books that are coming out next Wednesday, May 12th. Boy, this year's just rolling right around. It's hard to believe we're coming up to the middle of May already. Let's look at the books coming out. We're using Midtown as our reference point. You zoom in a little bit here. First off, Dark Horse, Black Hammer Visions number 4. I did read issue number 1 and 3. For some reason, I skipped number 2. A couple different covers here. I think the C cover looks the best. I don't know. If I had to pick one, I think maybe either that one or maybe the A cover. Usually the A cover is the one you want to go with if you're not too sure. If you're on the fence, you're usually better off going with the A cover. So that might be worth grabbing. I like Black Hammer. That's the world that Jeff Lemire created. There will be TV series or something, it's going to be optioned at some point. So I think that's a good one to collect, especially the original first series for sure. Grindel, Devil's Odyssey. I'm not collecting this, but I do think that cover by Lucas Troya is pretty cool. I like that cover. It's awesome. All right. Another Dark Horse book, House of Lost Horizons, a Sarah Jewell mystery. Damn, that's a long title. Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy. I don't know if this is worth getting or not. It seems like a very long title. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Moving on, we're done with Dark Horse. Let's see. We're moving on to DC. What am I looking at for next week? Batman the Detective, number 2. A couple different covers by Kubert. Kind of like the B cover a tad better. I don't know, they're both pretty nice. Batman Urban Legends, number 3. I think the one I pre-ordered was the Simon Bianchi cover. I love that cover. Believe I pre-ordered that. That one's pretty nice. Notice no discount on the B or C covers. $8 book, yeah. It definitely makes a lot of sense to pre-order. I probably got that for like a little over $4. So yeah, you definitely want to pre-order your books if you can, or at least a good portion of them. Future State Gotham number 1. I did pre-order this Putri cover. I like the cover by Putri, and could be some first appearances in here. I don't know. I think that, just have a feeling that might be a good one to pick up. There's also a pretty cool James Stokey variant. Very nice. I like that. Pretty cool. Joker number 3. I think the only one I pre-ordered was the Gary Frank cover. That one's pretty cool. I definitely don't like the Finch playing card cover. I don't know. I just don't like it. And yeah, the A cover is a little weird. It's just not for me. So I think I pre-ordered this C cover. There's also a Federici cover, James Gordon. I don't know. I didn't pre-order that, so I just went with the C cover plus a discount. Punchline special one shot. Oh yeah, this is a Defining Forces cover, so yeah, it's sold out. Probably only had one of them available at Midtown. Rorschach number 8. I've not been collecting or reading the series. I just don't like Tom King. Unfortunately, he's scarred the Batman run with his writing. I just think it was subpar at best. I don't know. I just don't like Tom King. I think he's slowly becoming insignificant in the writing game, I think. Superman number 31, In-Hook Lee cover is pretty cool. That doesn't look like Superman, but a nice job. It's still very artistic. Wonder Woman number 772, the Joshua Middleton cover. Yeah, this cover is awesome. It looks like Snow White, right? Snow White cover. That's what I call that, the Snow White cover. So awesome looking cover. I pre-ordered that for sure in advance. That's it for DC. Moving on to Dynamite Entertainment. I don't think there was anything here that caught my eye at all. So I'm not picking anything up from Dynamite Entertainment next week. Not a single book. I know there's some cool covers here and there, but just nothing that blows me away. IDW Publishing, Kanto and the City of Giants, #2. The Drew Zucker variant sold out already on Midtown. Yeah, I pre-ordered that in advance. I love Kanto. I think it's a good series. I try to, I pre-order all the A covers. Unfortunately, you can't pre-order the incentive covers typically, at least not through DCBS. If it's, sometimes you can. I mean, they do have some 1 in 10s that you can pre-order, but for some reason, DCBS service doesn't have Kanto available for pre-order on their incentive covers. Otherwise, I would have just pre-ordered it with them. But I do like this cover by Zucker. I think that's definitely a cool book to get, and it's sold out already in Midtown. Let's see what else we got here. G.I. Joe, I'm not really getting that. My Little Pony, nope. Sea of Sorrows, #5, A cover. I've been getting that series consistently. I like that team. Rich Doak and Alex Cormack, definitely a good series. Highly recommend it. Image Comics, Department of Truth #1, 5th printing. I know there's a lot of people out there that collect later printings. That could be one to get. I think the 4th printing is the one I picked up. I may have pre-ordered this already with one of the sites, so I'm not going to grab that from Midtown. I think I already pre-ordered it. Geiger #2 is out. Cool looking cover by Gary Frank and Brandon Anderson. I kind of like the A cover the best. B cover by Hitch. I'm not a big fan of Brian Hitch's. I mean, he's got that realistic style. I understand that, but I'm not really liking that cover. The C cover is not bad, by Muhammad Asara. I think that's his name, isn't it? I don't know. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. And then a D cover by Gary Frank again. That one looks pretty cool. So I think the A cover is the best of the 4 of them, and then maybe the C or D cover would be second choice. Let's see what else we got. Ice Cream Man #24. That's been a great series. Definitely recommend pre-ordering all those books. Both covers are awesome. I mean, you kind of just have to get them both, in my opinion. Silver Coin #2. I think that series could be really good. Chip Zdarsky is a great writer. I just got the first issue in the mail the other day from DCBS service, so I'm going to be reading that. I think getting both covers might be worthwhile. The B cover's by Tula Latoy. I think that one's pretty good. So I would get both covers. I think at least getting the first 5 issues of that series might be worth it. Give it a read, see if it's pretty good. Going to mention this one, Time Before Time #1. This might be the last work done by John Paul Leon. Unfortunately, he passed away, I think last week, from cancer. Young guy, too. He's my age. He's, I think, a year older than me. He was only 49 years old when he passed, so unfortunately, he died way too early. Good artist. I mean, he's been around a while. He's definitely an old established artist. And I think this could be his last. This might be his last cover art. I'm not too sure, but rest in peace, John Paul Leon. You'll be missed, no doubt about it. All right, moving on to Marvel. This might be worth grabbing. Beta Ray Bill #1, 2nd printing. It's a landscape type cover. Sometimes these covers get hot. I don't know what the print run of this is. That might be worth grabbing just to see, if it sells out. There's also a 2nd print incentive cover by Ryan Stegman. $45 though. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm that much into Beta Ray Bill to spend that kind of money. Moving on, Conan the Barbarian 21. I do like this B cover. I wish it wasn't an incentive. If this was a regular cover price, I probably would have grabbed it. But yeah, $22. I'm not reading Conan anymore. There's just too many books to keep track of. But I do like this cover by Mastrazo. He's a good artist. I like his style. Definitely a good style for Conan. Fantastic Four number 32. You got a Peach Momoko cover, regular trade dress, and I think there's also an incentive Virgin for $108. It's okay. I've not been reading Fantastic Four. I'm not picking up that many Marvel books these days. Heroes Reborn number 2. Not picking that up. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Let's see. Let's move down the list here. Silk number 3. I mean, the regular cover is pretty cool by Wu Chu Lee. I like his artwork. Definitely a nice style. I think I'd go with the A cover on that one. Spider Shadow number 2. I think the first issue did really well. Chip Zdarsky writing, I would expect it to do pretty well. I'm not too fond of that B cover, incentive cover, so I think I would just go with the A on that one. What else we got here? High Republic number 5. I'm not really picking that up anymore. I'm not picking up too many Marvel books next week, I don't think. Yeah, that's it for Marvel. Let's move on to Independence. Black Cotton number 2. I think the first issue did really well. It was an interesting series. I don't know. Maybe the first 2 issues. Grab the first 2 issues for speculation. You know, maybe this thing gets optioned for a TV show, Netflix show, something like that. I would probably just get the first 2 issues and that would be it. All right, moving on here. What else caught my eye for next week's release? I think there might be one other book. Not a lot coming out from Independence next week. I don't collect heavy metal that often, but yeah, that cover is pretty cool. Kai Carpenter, yeah, very nice. Junkie Cable sold out. I kind of had a feeling this would. Behemoth Entertainment does very low print runs. I don't know. The art on this didn't really impress me, so that's why I didn't grab it, but I had a feeling that might sell out. Magic number 2. Boom Studios, everything's still available. Multiple covers. Yeah, the Kale No cover is pretty nice. Definitely a really nice cover. I kind of like the black and white by Scalera as well. Both of these are incentive covers. That one's pretty cool. Maniac of New York number 4. This has been a good series. The first 2 issues did really well in the aftermarket. I think it ends at issue 5, so I'm gonna complete the run. I'll pick up every issue. What else? I think that might be it. I think there's one more to mention, I think. Paranormal Hitman, that's another Behemoth Entertainment title that typically sells out. Most of I think the first 3 issues sold out. Definitely the first issue did really well. It sold out and increased in price. I think that's a 5-issue miniseries, so that might be worth grabbing. Proctor Valley Road number 3. Multiple different covers to look at. I think that one I might have pre-ordered. The incentive cover by Christian Ward, that one's pretty cool. There's also a Virgin of that, probably like a 1 per store, something like that, for $45. That one's sold out at Midtown already. I think there's one more book. Oh, Silver City number 1, Aftershock Comics. This is a new series. This might be worth grabbing. I did grab an incentive cover by Casey Woolner. I'll be trying to interview him tomorrow on my Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic show. I think I like the Lopez cover. There's only 2 covers shown here. I like the Lopez cover. So this might be worth giving it a read, see if it's any good. I grabbed the incentive cover from Casey Woolner. I have it posted on my Instagram, Justice for Comics. So if you want to take a look at it, it'll be on my Instagram. And yeah, so we'll see what he has to say tomorrow. Stake number 3, I do like this Kale No cover. That's pretty cool. I've not been really reading that series, but vampires. You can't go wrong, right, with vampires. You Promised Me Darkness number 2. Of course, all copies have sold out. I'm not surprised, and they sold out quick. So this series has a lot of interest for some reason. I guess the first issue, I haven't read it yet, but it's a lot of people have said it's really, really good. So hopefully you pre-ordered this, or maybe you can find it at your shop. But I have my pull list, just the A cover on my pull list. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the B or C cover. They've sold out. You know, it's possible I could find it at another shop, potentially. But yeah, I'd like to get the B and C cover if I could. But yeah, this is a good series. I think it seems to be doing well at the moment. So that's what I had for you guys. There's your new comic books coming out next Wednesday, or the books that I was looking at anyways. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Maybe there's a book there I should have talked about or highlighted that I didn't. Leave that in the comments. I'd appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic Show. I'll send out notifications on that probably tomorrow morning. Thanks, guys.